Hey guys, Ronnie here. Today we're going to show you repairing a full-size bed frame. This is a bunk bed. What we have here, you can see right here, this is the way it's supposed to be. It's got this little lip that goes down through here, and these slats fit on it. And here you can see where this side's broke. What we're going to do is we're going to replace this with a 2x3. And we're going to put carriage bolts down the side, replace these slats, and then we're going to use a sheet of OSB board on top of it to help reinforce it. So y'all stay tuned and we're going to show you how we're going to do it. Thank y'all. As we're going to take a box, we want these bolts to match. These are our bolts here. We want them to match the white paint. So what we're going to do is take these bolts, and we're going to punch them in the box like that. That's what we're going to do to each one of them. See you in a minute. Alright, now that we got each one of them in there, the boxes to hold it. This is just the easy way to paint stuff. Now you can just come in here, I got a can of white, just cheap white spray paint, and we're just going to cover each one of them. This is the very first thing that I'm doing. And while this will be drying, we can start cutting our boards. What you gotta do is take all these screws out of here, take my drill off, a hammer drill. We'll just set them to the side for now. We won't need it. One thing I realized that I got all the screws out, this must be glued. So we're gonna try to see if we can get this off of here. It's got, what it is, it's got staples in it. We had to, this one was glued, and I think this one over here was not, and that's why it broke. So this one was very hard to get off. Once I took the screws out, I had to get my chisel, my wood chisel, and I had to slide it down through here, and you can see I didn't get all of it, but I got it good enough. So what we're going to do now is we're going to measure it from that hole to this hole, and we're going to cut that about 70 inches to do it. That way it won't be. So we're going to measure 70 inches on our boards. We're going to look down the board and see if it's got a crown in it. And it kind of crowns back this way, and that's the way we want to put it. We want this side right here to face the board that we're going to be putting it up against. So it don't really matter right now, but we just need to remember that when we go to and here's 70. Let's go ahead and mark our other one. We need to remember that crown when we actually go to put it up. This is just an old cheap tape measure. It's hard doing stuff by yourself, guys. Alright, we're going to take our speed square here, Mark through that 70. Mark through this 70. And then we're going to cut them both off. I don't really have any sawhorses, and this normally I use the bed in my truck, but this plywood is very slick. Alright, now we're gonna go inside. We'll temporarily put these up. I'm gonna put some glue on it and put some few screws in there. And then I'm gonna come back and drill the holes in here. I'm gonna space the holes out, and then we'll put our carriage bolts that are drying over here. We're gonna need them in just a second. Just fit it, make sure it fits the way I want it, and that's about how I want it right there. And then I want to make sure them screws should be long enough. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is check the crown, so it's kind of bowing. All wood I have a crown. So this side right here is the side that I want going towards this, and it'll pull that bow out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put me a screw right here in the middle. I'm just gonna get it started. And since I'm right-handed, I'm gonna put one on this side. And then we're going to put wood glue on here, like so. We don't want it coming back off. And then I'm going to try to get this thing as even as I can. What I'm doing now is just filling it up under here, and then I'm gonna drill this. And then I'm gonna check this side, lift it up, make sure that's even. And then we'll put one down here, and then we'll drill our holes for our carriage bolts. Just how we want it, right there. Be back in a second. So all we're gonna do is repeat that same process for this side. What we're gonna do, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure them by the length of the board here. We know we got 70 inches. So first thing I'm gonna do is go to the middle, and then I'm gonna come 2 inches from each side. I'm just trying to space these out evenly, and they don't have to be. So that's 2. And then we'll put one in the middle of that. So that is 33. So we'll go about 16.5 from the end here, and that'll be our other middle. And we want to drill these, we want to drill from this way so we don't mess this wood up. So let me show you drilling one. Let's get something to put up under there to catch our mess. Alright, so what I got in here is a trash bag, and I'm going to open it up. And what I want to do is I want to measure each one of these. So our board is 2.5 inches deep. So we want to go about we really want to go about 1.5 inches right there, and that should be our center of our board on each one. And that'll drill a pretty hole. And then we'll take our eraser here and get rid of that right there. Now it's time to put the washer all we're gonna do is just snug these down. Just like that right there. And that's the finished product. And that's what it looks like on this side. It's not too hard to do, but it saves us from having to buy another bed for right now, because we're in the process of building a house and we're going to be getting new furniture later. And we got to make this last, so. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that video here. Might help you out on a project that you may be working with. If you like this project, hit that subscribe button, give us a big thumbs up on the like, and we'll be sure to bring you some more. See ya.